Hi, I'm Sherman Rowland, and I'm going to give you an overview of the high-tone drop saw. This is our 14-inch drop saw. We modeled it off of the design of the lower tone drop saw that was, I don't know when they discontinued it, but it's a drop saw. The concept is really good. We made a lot of changes to ours. One of the first things that we tackled, if you look as I lift this up, lean this back, we made the tank a lot heavier. On the lower tone, the thing kind of flips backwards. We beefed up the tank here. This unit's about, well, it's about 45 pounds heavier. And again, it's the steel. If you look at the thicknesses of the steel here on the plate, it's a lot heavier duty than the lower tone. This machine is used in our factory. We run these both in our factories in Asia, both in China and in the Philippines. And if my guys can break it, they will break it. So we've designed it to be a bit more rugged. A couple changes you can see right off the bat when you look at the tray here. We've got a slot here that we use so we can actually plunge cut through the deck. And that's kind of convenient. People told us they wanted to have that, so we added that in. You also notice that we got multiple bolt holes so the vise can be moved across. Just with 2 screws, you can reposition the vise for clamping here. The drop saw is really ideal for cutting geodes, putting bottoms on specimens, cutting things in half. It's not a good slab saw. It's true that you can crank over the cross feed here, index it over, and be able to do slabs. I don't recommend it as a slab saw. It's much better as, for cutting specimens, cutting geodes in half. A couple things that we did, if you look underneath here, is we're using the pillow block bearings with a greaser. This is the same bearings we use in the Highland Park 14 saw. Full enclosed belt guard. We beefed up the carriage here a bit, a little bit thicker steel in there. You've got your stop here that's adjustable. You'll also note here, you can't really see it, but I've got 2 counterweights we added. So that instead of, a lot of guys just throw a rock up here, this comes with counterweights so that you can control the amount of weight that is on the carriage when the thing's cutting. Stainless steel piano hinge here. You've got your main power switch right here. Crossfeed the carriage right to left. And we moved this to a 1/2 horsepower motor. You also see that on the tank there is a drain plug on the front. There's also a drain plug on the rear. In our factory we run these mostly in water, but we also include a circulating pump and an injection system here. This pump is an extra $95 or so, and this tube will go from the pump up to the injection system. So if you want to run oil and recirculate, you can do that. That's basically the basics of it. It's built rugged. It's fairly heavy. It's about it's a little over 150 pounds. This ships via freight.